We're so back, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, X-Men 97, on the cycle, we're here, at least until Avengers Doomsday lays down one of the roughest cinematic poops ever. But until then, Spider-Man Brand New Day is awesome. This is a fun film. Immediately this clears every other Tom Holland film. I'm not saying those ones were bad, but I couldn't really jive with this trust fund era Spider-Man. I need my Spider-Man in local tweaker levels of financial desperation. I need my Spider-Man abused and heartbroken, and this guy was just not gonna fit the bill. And so, with Brand New Day, we are setting course on something big, wonderful, and bold for this universe with a Spider-Man who's truly living that depression lifestyle. He's not destitute like you might want, but he's more, I've got an uncle that does questionable business in the third world and is letting me stay in his apartment while he's away coded. So there is some progression here. Spider-Man is sad, lonely, just living to work and working to live. He's just like us for real. Never did I think we'd tackle the male loneliness crisis in a Spider-Man film, but here you go. Now, I want to actually properly frame this film's quality for you. We've established it's the best Tom Holland film, which makes it better than the Garfield films, but does it make it better than the Spider-Verse films? No, we don't even play like that. But it is in conversation with the Tobey films at least. You know, it's a little spooky. Was this Spider-Man one? I don't know. I need a clean rewatch of all of these films to confirm this opinion. But to the film, Spider-Man Brand New Day is amazing because this is the first Spider-Man film that doesn't make Tom Holland feel like a little boy. And you're probably thinking, well, obviously, he's not a child anymore. But what I more mean by that is that every Spider-Man film up until now, Spider-Man's basically being little broed. He's constantly being chaperoned by other, bigger, more important people. Like Spider-Man 1, he's Iron Man Jr. Spider-Man 2, it's Mysterio and S.H.I.E.L.D. Spider-Man 3, it's Doctor Strange and even more Spider-Man. All of this to say that I don't like my Spider-Man feeling like he's small potatoes. He's big potatoes, not a little boy. He doesn't need to be chaperoned. He is good enough on his own.
We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't.
And I know a lot of you are probably a little surprised by me saying this because if you look at the trailers and posters, it looks like Spider-Man has no shortage here of guardians to caretake him. But nope, none of these people in this film overtake him. All of these people feel incredibly natural and unforced into the plot. This is a film that just makes you feel like you're existing in the wider MCU in a way that none of the other films really let you do in the last few years. And all of this is thanks to Destin Daniel Cretton, and you know, we really gotta give the award to this guy because finally Spider-Man, when he goes up there and swings and has fight scenes, they have real weight to them. This is easily the best looking and choreographed Spider-Man film by Tom Holland yet. And you know what, this is a great film. I don't want to belabor any points here. It is a certified banger, one of the really good films of this year. Go watch it. But now I'm gonna talk spoilers because we have to talk about Sadie Sink and her character and what this could mean for the MCU. Okay, I'm giving you this second to click off. 1, 2, 3, last chance. Okay, Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, and wow. I haven't really talked about X-Men much on this channel. I'll probably be doing a bit more as we approach Doomsday, but yeah, X-Men is my favorite superhero team. I'm more of a new convert to this. I never really grew up with it besides the Fox movies, but yeah, in the last year, I've really liked going through the comics and reading about their misadventures. And I'm going to be so real about this with you guys. I am not a Jean Grey fan. I'm mostly a detractor. I do not mess with Jean Grey like that. You know, part of that is that my X-Men is 2000s up, Grant Morrison onwards, and if you've read those comics, you know, Jean Grey is not that active during this time. But also being even more real, I don't think Jean Grey is that interesting of a character. I want to be diplomatic about this take. I don't think it's her fault. It's mostly the writing we get for her that's the problem. When writers see Jean, they get on that bullshit. She's either touching this gremlin, dying, or going crazy. These are not the things that constitute strong characterization. And she's not unique in this. You know, I've been seeing my girl Pallas go through the trenches because of this type of writing. But that's also why what they did here I'm so in love with. Sadie Sink basically isn't playing Jean Grey whatsoever. Like, these two are completely different characters, but what they're doing here is so much more interesting. Jean Grey in this movie is a straight up villain. Like, the shit she gets up to, diabolical. She was moving extra villainous in this movie. I'm pretty sure she straight up kills a guy in this film. And to me, that excites me because it means that we're doing big swings with her as a character. And that's just what this character needs. I mean, personally, I would have liked a Jean and Storm buddy cop like film to introduce them, but this is also good. At least we're done with the tripping everywhere, shacking up with smelly bums, and being possessed by comic space bird shit. And for all of that, I'm so thankful. Let's keep this going. I've basically only got this one run that I really like her character, and I'm excited for MCU to add to this.